device. You know, every day there is just a new story in the news about hackers and people out there trying to wreak havoc on whether it's a computer system for a business or just, you know, Joe Schmoes like us.
I know Joe Schmo.
You know Joe Schmo?
His computer's been hacked.
Personal friend of yours. That's why you need to protect yourself. And I think we all are starting to realize that. And there's no better way or no better company, more trusted company than McAfee that makes this antivirus software. This is Brett Hamilton. He brings us wonderful gadgets, devices, and software like this here to QVC. And really, this is a great value because what you're going to do is you're going to have this software for the lifetime of 7 computers. So you could cover your whole family and then some, your office, your friends, for 3 easy monthly payments of $23.32. I have to tell you, here's your value. If you want to get the Antivirus Plus for 2014, you'd get it for 1 PC for 1 year out at retail for $25. You're getting 7 computers covered. So I'm telling you right now, your savings is more than $100.
Yeah, and it keeps adding up because you buy it one time, you put it in the computer once, and no more pop-ups, no more messages saying you owe us more money. Do I have to worry about getting a new subscription? Do I have to worry about updates? Bottom line is, if you have a computer, even if you don't get McAfee and you're working without antivirus, it's like a loaded gun. Eventually, something is going to happen to your computer. Your kids are going to go online and think they're getting a free movie or a free song or a free game, and then you see that black screen again, and the party really is over, because once you crash a computer, once you've got a virus in a computer, it costs a lot of money to get it fixed, and normally you lose everything inside. So you take this thumb drive, you plug it into your computer one time, you download the software, it automatically updates on its own, and then you give it to somebody else. They download it, then they give it to somebody else. You don't have to use them all at once. Bottom line is, it's lifetime protection, and it couldn't be any easier. Take a peek at my computer right here. For those of you wondering, how do I know whether it's safe to go to a website or not? Well, it couldn't be any easier than looking for a green check mark or the red X. So all you have to do is just put the cursor or the mouse over top of a website. Good. You see the green? Cool. Kids see the red, or you see the red?
Oh, that's easy.
Stay away.
It's like a big flag. Yeah, can't go wrong there.
Because believe it or not, there's more than 100,000 different new threats that are issued every day. Not every week or every month. That's kind of creepy, right?
And it almost feels like they're always a step ahead.
Right?
Up people who are trying to do damage.
Yeah, and you hit it right on the head at the very beginning. It's not that they're just trying to wreak havoc. They're trying to get your information. They're trying to find stuff inside your computer. So there really can't be enough protection. And to have something that's going to update itself constantly and never ever have to worry about that again is really priceless.
Okay, so here you actually have some choices of color. Even with this thumb drive, you're going to have the choice of the red, the purple, the blue, or the black. Remember, this one device, all you do is stick this into your computer, and then after you put the McAfee antivirus on yours, 6 other computers, you can hand this off. So your computer, your laptop, your work laptop, your husband's work laptop or your wife, your kids off at college, put it on their laptops or their PCs, and then give it to your neighbor or your parents so they're covered. Remember, 7 computers for the lifetime. We don't have to keep updating it, which is really nice because we have busy lives. Sometimes we forget, it was a year ago today that I got that antivirus.
And without all those pop-ups in the past, then not knowing you knowing you don't have to pay for it again, and not having to worry about whether or not it's updated. This is a scan and running right here on this computer. It runs automatically. It runs in the background. It's updated online, so it's not taking up space in your computer. It's not slowing down your computer. There's nothing exciting about what we're talking about, right? It's all like, it's just a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo until you crash your computer one day.
Well, what if I'm a person who's just sitting there, Brett, and I'm listening to this presentation, and I go, well, I only use my computer to surf the web and go on Facebook.
And that's when it happens. Believe it or not, there are links on Facebook, and in fact, you've probably seen it before. You get messages from people saying, you probably got a message from me on Facebook that said to open and look at this funny video. They didn't send that message. Somebody hacked into their account, then sent out a mass message to everybody that was in their Facebook friends account, so to speak. So hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people get that. Then that goes out to hundreds and hundreds of more people, and then thousands of people. Before you know it, a virus spreads around the internet overnight, and all the people that don't have antivirus software wind up with a nice little present when they click on to that funny joke or the video or the free song or the game or whatever it might be. That takes the computer down. Once the virus is inside, you normally have to wipe your computer clean. And that doesn't sound like such a bad thing until you realize that everything that was inside your computer that you wanted, like all of your pictures and all of your data and stuff like that, are gone as well. So this is a perfect way, to put like a virtual blanket over top of your computer. Then on top of that, this is really cool. I get a lot of people on Facebook and messages and stuff saying, I have a computer, it's only a year old. Why is it so slow? Why is it taking forever to light up and to work and stuff? Sometimes there's just, they call it PC dust. It's just junk that's floating in the background. Look at this, something called System Mechanic. Anytime you want, turn it on, hit Analyze, and it goes through and tells you why your computer's slow, and then fixes that for you. So let's say there were programs that you used to use and you thought you were done with them. They're still opening every time you turn your computer on. There's stuff running in the background that you didn't know about. This goes through, it's like taking your car to the mechanic and he runs the diagnostic, right? Like he plugs it into that magic box and says, it needs this, it needs that, it needs this. This is the mechanic. This is your own private diagnostic here that goes through and it will tell you, hey, maybe you were using a lot more memory or a lot more power than you needed, and then it goes and fixes all that stuff. So you've got the security from McAfee, then you've got System Mechanic going through and kind of keeping an eye on what's wrong with your computer and what you're using and what you're not using. And then before you know it, you drop it on the floor and it still works. So there you go, 7 subscriptions. That means, and right here it says, look, system status is good. There are 3 problems that are lowering your overall status. All you do is click repair, and when you click repair, it goes through and does the work for you. So take it, plug it into your computer, never have to worry about downloading it again, and then give it to somebody else and tell them it cost a fortune. Just lie, be like, this cost thousands of dollars, please don't lose this. You're like, well, you're my best friend.
And what operating systems?
It works on everything. You don't need this for Mac. This is for PC. So go inside and put it in Windows 8. And you can put it in 7 and Vista and all the other older operating systems. But the bottom line is, as you said earlier, a lot of people say, I don't use my computer that much online. I only go here, here, and here, and Facebook and wherever it might be. You never know when a virus will attack even some of the biggest websites. Look at all the problems that Sony had. Look at some of the problems that we've heard about over the last couple months and years with all the different retailers and stuff like that. If they can get into those big corporations, imagine what they can do to our PC. So it's peace of mind for like 10, 20 bucks, whatever it is, for the life of a computer. Put it in there and just forget about it.
And it's a huge value because remember, if you went out to retail, you'd get the protection for 1 year on one computer for $25. Here, you're covered.